I got new hoes, I ain't hit yet, time is precious. I got pre-rolls, I ain't lit yet. I got pre-thoughts, I ain't think yet. I got money, I ain't see yet. And they won't know why I ain't blink yet. I got big bags in my book bag, make me walk around like hunchback. Diamonds so bright on my one hand, gave all 5 fingers a suntan. Haters upset, that's a fun fact. I got pussy in my lunch bag. I got soap and I got towels. Bullet showers lead to blowouts.
I'm talking, like, nah, you not talking, you thinking. Like you thinking, just think. And then rap. Hey, y'all seen Drops River Boat? Alright, where was Chris Petty for this battle? Y'all seen how he picked Drops up? He lifted Drops' whole body off the... Yeah, do that to Shaman. Where was you at, Chris? Where was you at? Where was you at? Yeah, we're in the bathroom throwing up. We're at the bar. I was just joking. I mean, I seen you in goods. You were clap. I figured it was cool. We gonna talk about it.
I'ma cash out
Not
on the
now.
AP.
Not now. Drops River Boat on the way. We gonna talk about it. Hey, yo, Michael Knight, once y'all in Atlanta, why you say Phoenix? Like, what is that? Oh, you mean Logan? Oh, you know Logan? Oh, okay. Hey, ask him a question. Ask him if he want to battle Cuban on Smack.
Yeah, only time to tell, nigga. I sat back and try to tell niggas if you try to test me, watch you fail, nigga. D666, I'm raising hell, nigga.
There's usually three of these, but there has to be 4 because I meant to say this in the review and I forgot, so I had to come back and say it. Michael Knight, I caught you. The water sipper is real, people. The water sipper is real. Shaman King hit Michael Knight with a punch so hard in the 3rd round. Michael Knight, he had to walk. He was like, yo, Drops. Yo. He asked him twice. The punch was, I caught the water sipper is real. The water sipper. I got pussy in my lunch bag. I got soap and I got towels. Bullet showers lead to bloodbaths. I got hoodies that say your money. Yo, what's going on, y'all? A.B.R., I believe. Salute, man. Salute. We here on behalf of Tom Bland, B.A.R.Z Battle League, and Mercenary Gang, man. We here to talk about some battles, man. We gotta do it. I normally don't do it for these type, but we gonna do it. I don't like covering the bodies. I don't like doing the bodies, and this was a body, the full body. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. But there's some things we gonna talk about it. So we not gonna review this one. Like this ain't gonna be a normal review, you know what I'm saying? But this gonna be I'ma tell you why you lost. To me, I'ma tell you why you lost. Salute Shaman King. I think dude's fire. Dude's definitely nice. He got skill. I just think he wasn't prepared as Michael Knight was. I think the material came off a little bit choppy. And the second there was a choke, and I just think Michael Knight was too consistent with punches, and with the style clash, Shaman needed a different approach to beat Michael Knight that night, but he had it. And that's what we gonna talk about. If you don't know me, you finna find out. I'm a battle rap fan. I have an opinion, and I'm gonna give it. As far as this battle, it was pretty fire. Let's keep it a buck. Like, you have to watch it multiple times. We gonna break that down too, but this battle is pretty fire. For fire, like this battle was good. You just had to break it down, and after seeing this, watch it a few more times, and you might be like, oh, I see what you're saying. Shaman King, I gotta keep it 100 with you though. You, the Chinese food place right up the street, they got the best chicken wings and mumbo sauce. DMV, by the way. They got the best chicken wings and mumbo sauce. But the delivery. So for the sake of Atlanta, hey, I done been around down. I'm Fayetteville, North Carolina. So we gonna put it this way, Shaman King, you the restaurant right by my condo, and the chicken and waffles is really good. I don't know what you put on the chicken tenders, but and the sauce, but your delivery trash, cuh. Dog, I can't order from you. It's just, sometimes you're fast, sometimes you're slow, sometimes you just don't come at all. So I'm with the homies. We don't know if we got time to go get the drink. We don't know if he got time to go get a. Shit, we gonna keep that on us. But where he got to go. If we don't never know, because also you the type of restaurant, if we didn't catch you, you just gonna you ain't gonna stop or bring it back to us. Yeah, but that Mike Tyson, that boxing scheme that you started with, that fire just too fast. You know how I caught it? Cause I watched it 5 times. How many people do you think gonna watch this 5 times? This was a body, sir. This was a body. People ain't checking this. If they your friends, they don't want to see you die like this more than once. And if they not your friends, they might have watched it twice. But come on. But you have to watch it more than that to get through your material. The way nobody caught that boxing scheme the way you said it that quickly, unless they knew you were gonna say it. Your Quentin Miller punch, fire. I seen Planet of the Apes 3, Never Trust a White Gorilla. That Dragon Ball Z scheme with the Big Bang attack, the final flash, it's not paparazzi, like, but you getting through this material so quickly, unless we know we not catching your references. I was trying to catch up from a few bars ago, and your round was over. I caught a lot of your material because I watched this battle more than one time, whereas Michael Knight's style was set for you to lose. He came up there and he set the stage with those punches and how it ended. Like, look, whatever you do, I'm not threatened. So it already says, you're bigger than me, you're black, I'm white. If you come with all that talk, look, I don't care, we about to rap, let's go. And I'm still nicer than you, and if you take it there, you're gonna lose that way too. So just take one L tonight, that's what he's saying, like. And it set the stage, and it set it up to where now, if you say certain things, it doesn't work against him. He got that out the way, and then the punches are solid. Michael Knight, why you pushing Grams out the house? Drops has my number. I told him he could give it to you. Just let me know it's you. Just go to a nursing home about an hour and a half, 2 hours away. Get a whole bunch of grandmothers out the nursing home to one person on a field trip. About 64 grandmothers, not just one grandmother. Stop, you too old for that. The punch fire, the reference, no. Cold to the safe combination crack, you got it back. But we not really going through your bars like that. Not in this first round. We Shaman King, I'm gonna tell you why you lost. Let's move to this. But the long nose Pinocchio, he was hitting you with them things. That's how you lost the first round. And it was like that, consistent. The whole thing. We don't have to talk about it. Second round. We started off, hey yo Logan, and you referenced in the first round, never mind. He was referenced in the battle in the first round through Michael Knight. So you referenced Logan, and I was thinking like, oh, it would be fire if he went into an X-Men scheme, and you did. I caught it because I was like, yo, it would be fire if he did that, and then you went Beast, Boom Storm, and it was fire, but still it was fast. I caught it because I expected you to do it. But it was still fast, but it was fire. And the dude behind Drops was like, yo, you're saying fire stuff. Slow it down. They need to hear you. I don't know who that is, but he gave you but I know you was in battle mode. You probably wasn't, you was just focusing on getting through. So listen now, he told you the truth because you were saying fire material. It was just too fast. It was just too fast. You got into that real talk. Like, we don't have the same, we play with chalk, but not the same type of chalk. That was hard with the 4 square, but the bodies, like, that was hard. Like, we was building the same blocks, but you was playing with building blocks. Like, that was hard. Still just a little too fast. You choked, but solid. You didn't get a round up. You tried to get it back. You couldn't. Went somewhere else. Mercenary gang. That's what y'all brought for me. Boom, boom, boom. I like that. You didn't give the round up. Solid. But Michael Knight came in there and got that one too. That rebuttal really got you up out there. You struggling getting through your ish like Shawshank. Boom. Like the round was pretty much over as long as he gets through his you know what I'm saying, straight. He slipped up a little on his next punch, but once he got through that music scheme with the D flat and all the components there were fire. If you ever played any type of instrument, you know what I'm saying, saxophone, jazz, New Orleans, I've been a little bit everywhere. Fire. He had an X-Men mini scheme, fire punch with it, but your scheme was better. But look at how he got through it and ended with the bald head Professor X, and how your scheme was and ended with the Colossus. Like, he was just smoother. He was smoother. I know every trick in the book. That Hugh Hefner punch hit, cut from a different cloth. I be in the club side piece, Kevin Hart. That's funny, walking like it's leg day. Fire. Survivor Series, DMV, Prep vs. Franchise. Michael Knight got it first. So if y'all are battle at it, when y'all see the battle, remember, Michael Knight got it first. Fire. And then the way the punch landed in the room, like, yo, get the pay-per-view. It's only $35. It's worth it, yo. Get the pay-per-view for that Survivor Series. Smack. Watch battlelive.com. $35. Get that pay-per-view. A lot of good battles on there. We won't go through them. If y'all want me to recap it, I'll do it. When I get time, I'll do it. He ended with the checkmate punch, going back to the battle. Michael Knight got that second round too. So you know, and then going on to the third, Shaman King. All right, so this is how we gonna really talk here, because there were some things I didn't talk about in the first purposely, and in the second purposely, because I wanted to group it all together here. You started this third Paul Walker. Either way, he's sitting sideways, mean, and in the pace here is kind of good. I'm feeling this pace. You have a certain swag to you. You did a little bit of it in every round. In the first round, your initials, okay. I liked you. In the second round was a spoon, your mother's womb, clap your meat in your room. You have a swag to you. All right. So you did the sideways punch at a good speed, right? And then you got into a little bit of your swag. I done hit him with this, what's them name flips. Then you come to the name flips, and here goes BD Gonzalez again. Like, why? Cause why you speed it up? And then you hit him with the swag again. You know Michael Knight, the dude from Knight Rider, right? What's going on with the delivery? Why you doing that? You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you talking slow, when you hitting them with the swag, I feel you, because it's your swag, but you ain't really saying nothing. When you're saying something, you speeding through it. I bring the sword down on both sides. I be knighting niggas. I bring the sword down both sides. I be knighting niggas. Like, why you ain't saying that with swag? You know, you push right on through that. Why? That's when you're saying, that's what you want them to hear. Why you want them? I feel you. You know Michael Knight, the dude from Knight Rider, that set up, but you rushed through that Hasselhoff thing. And you know, Knight Rider and Baywatch and Them like 70s, 80s, right? I kind of know that because I read, like, I'm a little young for you spitting some references that you kind of gotta let people know where you going. You rushing through that thing. And you could have won this battle. So now I'm switching the hat. Coach mode. You know what I'm saying? So, Michael Knight got this third round too. Smooth way to punch, the mushroom trip, fire, in and out, in one ear, out the other, fire, a clothesline bar, fire. Michael Knight, we can talk. This ain't about you. I'm gonna tell Shaman King why he lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, you did fire. You did what you were supposed to do. It was your first time. It didn't look like it. There really wasn't much to say. We kind of talked already. Shaman King could have beat you though. So this is a part for you and him same time. I'm going to coach both of y'all. 2 birds, 1 stone. So Michael Knight, you take it as this is what you need to prepare against. And Shaman, this is what you should have done. You had it in the second round. Let me start like this way. You from there. You know what I'm saying? Like when you did your intro zone, it seemed like Atlanta was you. Like you from the area. So your people should have been with you or people knew you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really know Michael Knight like that. Or at least they didn't know him like they know you. You could have set this battle up your way and you should have because you went first because you had the angle. Second round, at the end of it, I know you not from an online battle league, right? Where y'all be rapping in front of cameras and you, that part. That's where you should have started your round, okay? And you should have done it like this because these your people, cause you got the swag. You know what I'm saying? Talk to your people. Y'all know he from an online league, right? Check this out, y'all. Check this. He be rapping in front of the camera, but his opponent be Mazel, and he think he about to come up here and talk to me. Are you? Yo, let me and get into that Mike Tyson punch that way, and then talk to that nigga. You look like you about 6'4", 2 something. So what? You got Naaman Bryce ponytail off the wire, and if you really kill somebody, the cops gonna get you in like 2 seconds. This battle rap, you can bully him. Like, talk to that man. You got the material to do it. Talk to him. And then when you want to get into your swag on a nigga, it's still gonna work. His initials, MK. Okay. Then get in your Mortal Kombat scheme, but deliver that thing differently. Please, why you rushing through that? You too big for that. I'm playing the coach. If you want to go out there and shoot threes, okay. Develop that part of your game, but you too big to not be bullying niggas. You about to be in this paint and you about to be throwing these bows. Please. If it's not your character, I don't know, but we gotta switch the delivery up somehow because you had the angle. So you start with that in the first round, and now you putting the pressure on Michael Knight. He gotta respond, and he will because he's nice. You notice he can rebuttal. He's gonna respond, and he's still gonna have a fire round with fire punches. So what you do in the second round? Hey y'all, hey, cause you talking to your people. Hey y'all, He probably said that to one of these online opponents that he battled in Denver somewhere. That ain't gonna work with me. I'm from zone 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude from an online, he don't know nothing about this. You were talking that talk, cause wasn't that he from online, he not playing with the same chalk that you playing with. He not. You have to tell him that though, and you have to set it up that way. The way you talking to him, it's not working. The delivery ain't working. But you got the content. You got the content. So that first round, if it was set up that way, you might have stole it, or you could have edged it. Yeah, maybe. You might have still lost it, maybe. But that second round, because some of that material he used versus Carlini, because that's what I do. I be covering these online battle rappers for little piece of change. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I do have to charge for my time. But we here for free now, so let's just rock with it. But and I'm sorry these be longs, but I be giving that, I be preaching that gospel. I be preaching that gospel, so rock with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I be talking to two people, that Shaman King, Michael Knight. I don't care what y'all think. If they can watch for 20 minutes, hey, I'm with it. So let's rock. So Shaman King, you had it, bro. You had it. You had it because you maybe could have edged or stole the first round, but maybe you would have lost it. But you could have stole that second round if you would have started it like that. Because then once again, Michael Knight has to respond. Michael Knight has to say something. You know, you're putting that pressure on him. You ain't putting no pressure on him, but you could have. You had the material to. You know what I'm saying? And Michael Knight, and moving forward, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about it. If you ever have to see verbose, if you ever have to see a Phoenix, like, they think a little bit differently. They might think about that angle differently. So you have to learn how you gonna prepare for this. Cause yeah, it works. I know, cause I be doing the same thing, y'all. Like rapping in front of the camera, just cause you can win some bucks off of it. Like, but that's the angle, and you had, so it's like I think you could have took the second round. I think you could have made that first debatable, because the first was debatable anyway, kinda. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Michael Knight took it, but the first is kind of debatable the way it is, but I think you really could have made that first debatable, took the second, and we looking like 2-1. Yeah. Because that third, like, so by the third, it's his material beating yours. And by the third, yeah, his third materialized round for round, I think. But had you attacked differently, we have a different battle. You do have to get through your material too, like that choking thing. But that's just, you gon' get into that. That ain't nothing to talk about. You gonna get that together. But yeah, this battle could have been 2-1. This battle could have been 2-1, or it couldn't look any bad. But you know, yeah, it was definitely a body. It was definitely a body, and that was Michael Knight first live, and like he just looked too comfortable up there, like too comfortable. But I mean, I'm just a battle rap fan. I had an opinion, you know what I'm saying? I had to play the coach a little bit. Oh, hold on. Let me go back to, you know what I'm saying? Nah, we ain't playing the coach no more. It's all love, man. It's always love, man. Drops, verbose. We about to talk about it. Salute.